guys, I'm Makenzie Marzluff and I'm here today at the Office Pile making some green smoothies. We're kicking off a new series where we make smoothies every Friday and send it to your inbox. So make sure you're looking out for those every week. This is Francisco.
Francisco Aguirre. I'm the founder of the Office Pile, the best co-working space in the world. And it's really a privilege to have you here. Now, we have Exhibit A, which is this sweetbreads right here, and then we have the epitome of fitness right here. Now, why would we choose this over this? Now, this is a real meeting, by the way. We're having this meeting. We had these things right here that were brought to us this morning. Now, why would we want to have a smoothie instead of this?
I'm on a mission to show people that, when you incorporate green smoothies into your diet for breakfast, that you're not spiking your blood sugar levels and you're able to stimulate your digestion in the morning, and that will sustain your energy levels all day. Whereas when you eat something like this, you're going to spike your blood sugar levels. So if you do that, you wonder why you have an afternoon crash, right? Yeah. It's because you kicked your blood sugar levels up in the morning and then you get that slump in the afternoon. So when you have something that's going to stabilize your blood sugar levels, getting nutrients straight to your bloodstream in the morning, you're going to be more productive, which is good for us entrepreneurs.
Yes.
You're going to be in a better mood. You're going to be higher energy, and so all around, you're also affecting other people's day in a more positive way. So I really believe in the power of these green smoothies. It's just one simple change. You add that into your breakfast. You're not going to need coffee anymore. You don't want sugary donuts. Your sugar cravings go down.
No C, right?
Exactly.
This is for Telemundo, by the way. So,
exactly.
So we're both.
Yes.
Spanish. All right, you call it green smoothies. Mm-hmm. Why green smoothies? I mean, I'm naive at this thing, so right. Why do you call it green smoothies, and what are you making today?
Dark leafy green vegetables are the easiest way to get superfood nutrients straight into our system, right? And so as a nutritionist, I try to get people to pack in greens as much as possible, and people often ask me, well, what about for breakfast? How am I going to get the greens in for breakfast? I don't want to eat a salad, right? So this is how you drink your salad, but it's also going to taste really, really good. So I've been spending lots of time putting these recipes together for you guys so that you can incorporate them into your life. It tastes really good. There's no excuses, and it's easy. And I'm going to show you how easy that is today.
Perfect. So what ingredients do you have here for us?
So today we're making the glowing green smoothie. And the reason is that, when somebody has that glow, it's because what's going in on the inside, you see it on the outside. And when you start doing this one time a day, you will actually see and feel that difference. So the glowing green smoothie is a perfect way to start adding in the green smoothies without tasting the greens, and I'm going to show you how. So we have some unsweetened almond milk, and now this recipe that I'm making today is going to be for one person. So I'm going to tell you how much to put in. That way you can make it, if you're making it for 2 or 3, just double or triple. Okay? So we're going to do 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk.
You find all these ingredients at your regular stores. You don't have to go to a specialty store to find all these ingredients?
Absolutely not. So I personally like to shop at Trader Joe's, Sprouts, or you could go to Whole Foods. You can find all of these ingredients, and Trader Joe's and Sprouts is on a little bit lower end in terms of cost. Absolutely, can you get almond milk at your local grocery store like Fry's and Safeway? Absolutely. So we have 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk. Make sure it's not sweetened. We don't want to add extra sugar wherever possible. Okay, then we're going to get to the greens. I have some organic fresh spinach here. And so I just take a big handful of fresh spinach. When it comes to the spinach, you're not going to taste it at all. So it's the perfect green to start adding to any smoothie recipe that you're doing in the morning. All right, I am going to add a little piece of broccoli today because I want to show you guys that you're not even going to taste it with the other ingredients that we're adding in. Now, if you want to get your skin glowing, broccoli is where it's at because it has a lot of sulfur in it. And so sulfur is called the glowing mineral.
So this is for one person, and I noticed you took a handful of the greens.
Big handful of fresh spinach.
Fresh spinach, okay.
Yes. 1 little sprig of broccoli. Even 1 is better than nothing, right? And so again, this is for a starter. Okay, now I have some pure natural almond butter. Now the ingredient on the back of this almond butter is almonds. Okay, sometimes it might have some sea salt, that's absolutely fine. But when you're looking at peanut butter or almond butter, you want to make sure there's no added oils, no added sugar, nothing hydrogenated. You just want the pure nuts. And this is roasted almond butter. Now, I like almond butter in this smoothie because it makes it nice and creamy and counteracts any bitterness that you might get from the greens that you have. So we have our fruits that we're using. Really simple today. These are frozen bananas. I use frozen because they last longer. You can just get a big thing of ripe bananas, break them in half after you peel them, put them in the freezer bag. So we're using a whole frozen banana there today. You can add a little bit of ice if you want it thicker. any ice that you got in your fridge, and that's really up to you. Consistency is up to you. And we have some raw honey today. You don't have to add an extra sweetener, but if you're just getting started, you're used to eating these, you know, what are these called, donuts? Mexican treats?
They're it's Mexican bread. I mean,
it looks great.
It looks really good.
Pretty.
I mean, somebody came in this morning. I should say that this is the morning, so this is a perfect breakfast thing, or breakfast substitute for what we normally have here. This is a no. This is a yes for us.
Yes, and so if you're used to eating this every morning, your taste buds are probably pretty used to having sugary substances, sugary food.
Every day, man. This is what we have every day.
Right, so when you transition to something like this, you might not think it's sweet enough, so I'm going to give you some options. We have some raw honey. You can add a teaspoon of that, or you can even just drop in a date. We have some dates on hand. You can just drop in a couple of those and play around with it. Guys, it doesn't have to be perfect right away. It might take you a week of getting into this to find what tastes best to you, what works best for you. And I'm just giving you a launch board to do that. All right, and so that's it. We got our almond milk, we have our almond butter, our greens, our banana, and a little bit of raw honey.
Does it matter the order in which you put all the ingredients?
I prefer to put liquid and soft ingredients at the bottom, and then the ice or any harder ingredients, frozen fruits at the top. It just works better in the blender, okay? And that's it. So we're just gonna blend all this together. Get all those greens down. And then I'm just going to look to see when it's completely smooth, when I don't see any bits of greens there. And this is just 45 seconds of your life in the morning, especially if you have these pre-prepped. You know, you just get to your kitchen, throw everything in the blender and go. And it didn't take long at all. And then you know what I do? I put that in a mason jar and I drink it on my way to work. So it's really simple. It doesn't take that much time here, guys. And so that's it. We're going to pour these out and serve these green smoothies to the members of the office pile here, energizing their day. Look how delicious that looks, right?
That's very good.
Nice and creamy. You can't see the chunks of the greens.
Oh.
And wait till you taste it. You won't taste that broccoli. You won't taste the spinach. You're just going to taste the banana, the creaminess of the almond butter. And that was enough for about 16 ounces or a full cup for you, one full serving. And like I said, you can play around with that.
Let me pass this around. Johnny, this is for you. No more sweet breast for you.
Here you go. Here you go, Francisco. This is for you.
Thank you. Oh, this is so good.
Okay, I want you guys to try this. Okay, what do you think?
It's truly good. I mean, it's very good. Salud.
Cheers.
Yeah.
And again, if you want to make it sweeter, you can. As a treat. This is your everyday, and then you can have those treats every now and then.
So this is for breakfast. Now, do you have smoothies for dinner and for lunch and for snacks and for...
Absolutely.
So you can have like a smoothie diet.
You can do a smoothie cleanse. It might not be sustainable forever because you want to, you know, incorporate whole foods into your diet. Yep. What's great about having this in the morning is because our digestive system is the most sensitive, the blender almost pre-digests it for you. You know, when you eat something and you don't chew it properly, that wreaks havoc on your intestines and on your digestive tract. So this is pre-digesting it for you. That way you can absorb the nutrients into your bloodstream and optimize your digestion. So if you want to do something like this for dinner, like a meal replacement, I'll add in a scoop of protein powder, and we're going to be making some examples of that over the next couple Fridays.
I have an idea for you.
Okay.
You should make smoothies for a living.
I should.
This is extremely good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I would love to. This is
very
awesome.
Good.
Now here's the challenge for you. Do that for 7 days. You know, do some sort of green smoothie, throw in those greens, see how it affects you in your productivity, your energy levels, physically in your skin and in your body, in your sugar cravings, in your overall mood, and in your business. You know, do that for 7 days, and truly it does affect you in a positive way.
And this was fast. I mean,
it was so fast.
It was very fast.
Right?
Once you have the ingredients together, you put them in there.
Right.
And it's done.
And you take the simple option. That's why, again, I freeze the bananas. They're still just as good for you.
So you're going to come back and do another week?
We're going to come back, yes. So next week, we're going to be doing another green smoothie, but stepping it up a notch and putting in some kale. And a lot of people think, oh, I don't like kale. It's a little bitter. It's a little earthy. And I'm going to show you how you can throw it in your smoothies and reap the benefits of it without thinking that that doesn't taste good, right?
You said that you wouldn't taste the broccoli.
Yeah.
I did not taste the broccoli.
You did not taste the broccoli. You guys
awesome.
just drank broccoli for breakfast.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me, guys.